Hi, friends. Hello from India. And I'm really excited because I am sure that you are also excited to know the details which I'm going to share. And this is actually going to be a magical session. Why I'm saying this is because uh, the information which I'm going to give you today is going to explain you how this uh, this water is capable, how this water is actually giving so much magic, so many magical results to people around the globe. And before we start, I would like to introduce myself because I'm sure not many people know what I do, and it'll be quite interesting because people who don't understand the technology which I use, it's a black magic for them. What I'm practicing. Well, to start with, I have a bachelor's in alternate medicine, and uh, then I did my specialization in oncology, again from alternate stream of medicine. And now I specialize in quantum medicine, which is many people know it by the name of energy healing or energy medicine. I use certain devices which are based on different technologies, which have been very effective since I think more than 100 years now. One of the technology which I use is Rife machine. That's a device which was invented by Dr. Royal Raymond Rife. He was a scientist, and he had, he used to treat cancer patients through his technology, and I use the same device in India, and with a very successful survival rate. Then the second technology which I use is called NLS. It is non-linear scanning. This device is called Metatron. Its origin is from Russia, and this device is basically doing scanning and the treatment. It's a diagnostic device which can also treat. So when it comes to diagnostics through this device, we are able to scan the patient uh, and find out where the problem lies. We can go down till the DNA of the person. We can find which chromosome has the problem, and then which particular gene in the chromosome has a problem. Then we go and locate that gene, and then we go to the ultrastructure of the DNA to find where the actual mutation has been done, and then we try to work it out, the solutions for it. So, well, this is about what I do, and most of my patients are the ones where the allopathy doctors have given up. They don't have any door to go to. So when they come to me, they have no hope. Unfortunately, I'm able to help most of the people. So to start with, what we are going to discuss today, I would just tell you the brief. So I'm going to explain you the basic design of our body, of the human body, which will actually give you an idea why I give so much stress on this particular information. All right, so let me just fiddle up with. Okay, so when we talk about the design of the body, let me give you some basic idea. Somebody created our body, and the creator, you have given different names to this creator. Maybe some people call God, or whatever, the energy, the source. So whoever created this body, I want you to visualize how he did that. He took a bowl. Okay, he took a bowl and he put 70% water in that bowl. So when he did that, the 70% of that bowl was filled with the water. And in the rest, 30%, he put bones, he put muscles, he put veins, blood, whatever is what we see in the human body. So that's how the body was designed. So you see, the foundation, the basic foundation of our body is water. And because of lack of awareness, we, or even if we have heard about water, we kind of ignore, or we kind of do not give particular importance, enough importance to the 70% of our part of the body. And today I'm going to tell you how important is the mechanism which is totally based on water. Our body actually is nothing but collection of trillions of cells. And when I say trillions of cells, all of these cells are conscious. So we are actually community. We are not a single person, because we have trillions of cells which are conscious, and they're all alive. So, and if you go a little deeper, when I said the body is 70% water, that is what we know, what the science has told about. But if you go deeper inside the body at the cellular level, you'll find that every cell is 90%, up to 90% plasma. So that's water. So in our Sanatan mythology, it is said that water is life. In Hindi, in my language, it is said, Jal hi jeevan hai. So what it means is, it is so important. It has such an in-depth meaning, which I understood only after I got into Kangen. It says, Jal hi jeevan hai. If you take it verbatim, it means only water is life. See, we have 5 elements: fire, sky, water, earth. But the thing is, this statement has been said only for water, and there is a deep meaning. It is not said like it is just told. The meaning is that for us, water is actually life. And how it is, I'm going to tell you now. So, as I said, we are made of 70% water, and what we do whole our life is that we are focusing on the 30% of our terrain, the whole body. If we treat it as a terrain, so we focus only on the 30%, and this is. I will not say anything bad about it, because we are not aware of certain things. So we are actually educated in such a way that we lose our focus from 70%, and we start focusing on the 30%. This is how we are brought up. Now, the 70% water, actually, the thing is that the 30% on which we are focusing, that actually is dependent on the 70%. How it is, let me just little elaborate on it, so it'll make sense. So if you're focusing on supplements, if you're focusing on food and whatever we eat, that is the part of the 30%. Okay, and if we are able to transform the water part, which is the 70% in our body, the rest 30% will fall in the blocks automatically. So if you are able to transform our water part in a healthier terrain, nothing like it. And if you see, it is so easy to transform the water. You put color in the water, it changes color. You put electricity, it goes through. So to actually transform the water is much easier than any other matter. So here I'm going to give you certain information, like I need to make you understand what exactly is disease. For that matter of fact, disease is nothing but malfunction of cells. So I'll try to explain it with example. Let's take example of diabetes. So if I explain someone what is diabetes, I would tell that diabetes is nothing, just the malfunction of the cells of the pancreas. The cells of the pancreas are not working the way they should work. So it is type 1 diabetes or it is type 2 diabetes, whatever it is, but it is a simple malfunction of the cell. And if we are able to do something which makes the cell of the pancreas healthy, then this pancreas should start working normally. And there are a few options for us. The body has a mechanism. This mechanism is to repair itself. And you see, this mechanism is so perfect. It is so perfect that it has kept us alive from the centuries, for millions of years. And this mechanism, if you focus on this mechanism, what this mechanism is, it is to like if a cell is malfunctioning, it is not working properly, the body makes new cell and replaces the one which is not working. So if you are able to activate the mechanism of the body to make enough new cells, any disease can be taken care of. Any condition can be taken care of. So let me just go back a little so that I'm able to show what exactly I mean by that. So if we say that pancreas is suffering because the the person is suffering from diabetes because the cells of the pancreas are not working. So if we see in the root, it means that the body is not able to produce enough cells to be replaced in the pancreas. So that's the basic. And it is you see, you must have seen so many people taking medicines year after year for diabetes, and they are only able to manage the symptoms, but the diabetes never gets cured. Why? It is simple, because the medicine is not making the cells healthy. The medicine is not making the body capable of producing new cells so that the malfunctioning cells could be repaired or could be replaced. Okay, so now we have another point, that the mechanism of the body is not working the way it should work, which is producing new cells. So now when we talk about producing the capability of our body to produce new cells, there are certain things which are required. There are many factors which actually give this capacity to the body. Now there are two things. One, one is the, you can say in a broader terms, you can say the building materials which are required by the body to building materials like nutrition, like water, whatever substance the body needs, like vitamins and vitamin minerals and whatever. So that's number one thing which the body needs to get the capacity of making new cell. And the second is the negative charge, the energy, the actual negative charge which the body needs, which the cell needs to reproduce normally, for a healthy reproduction of the cell, for the cell to become two from one. Okay, so here I would like to give you another information. It has been proved that when you take a healthy cell of the body, it has a negative charge of between minus 70 to minus 90 millivolts. And when the cell becomes sick, the charge goes down. It goes down from minus 40 to minus 30 millivolts. So this has been proven enough, and you can Google about it. And I'm sure many of us have read this information in our demonstration slides as well. So the charge is something which every cell needs, and once you're able to provide this charge to your body, to the cells, the capability of the reproduction of the cell is again gained by the body, and the new cells start to be produced, and the malfunctioning cells start to the body start to repair these malfunctioning cells. And as every one of us know here, that the Kangen water produces this negative charge, which is called ORP, oxidation reduction potential, which is also measured in millivolts. So when we start getting this charge and we start taking a balanced diet, balanced diet is something which is also needed. It is as important as the charge. So once you're able to increase this charge, the capability of producing new cells comes back to the body, and the body starts to repair itself, reconstruct itself by producing new cells and replacing the old ones which are not working. So now this is the actual magic of this water. And I've seen so many people not giving stress whenever they're telling about the Kangen water to people. They are not stressing enough on this point, because this is the actual magic. This is the actual reason why people are getting so many magical results. Like, so many things are happening for people, and they are getting healthier and healthier day by day. It might take time, but it happens. And the simple reason is that you are increasing the negative charge and hydrating the body at the level of 70%. So there are two things now. I'll just sum up here. One is the level of hydration, which is 70%. And if the level of hydration goes down, again, the cell, uh, you know, start to malfunction. It is not possible for the cell to work normally if the hydration level is less than 70%. That's a design. The body is designed to work normally only if we are able to maintain this level of hydration. It is same like you take your car. If you have to put 2.5 liters of oil in the engine, you have to put it. That's by design. So same is with our bodies. So when we follow the design of our body, we start to get results. And I would also I would also stress here on the quality of water which uh, the whole world is drinking these days. I'm not talking about people who are drinking Kangen water. I'm talking about the rest of the world who are not drinking Kangen water. The RO waters is what most of the people are drinking in the world, and it is like putting diesel in a petrol car. So if you put diesel in your petrol car, what would happen? It will malfunction. And this is one of the biggest reason what I have found in my practice, that people are actually dehydrated. That's one of the basic reason of they being suffering from different diseases, different conditions. It may be emotional or physical, it doesn't matter, but hydration is so important that it is the basic design. You see, I cannot stress more, I cannot elaborate on this more, that if you do not follow the design, it's not going to work. So the basic design is you need to hydrate the body, and this is where actually where the micro clustering of Kangen water helps, because if people drink RO water, it is a water which actually the body cannot use. Uh, the reason is because the water is very heavy, and it is not. If I say in a layman language, it's a thicker water. It cannot go inside the aquaporins. It cannot go inside the cells, because the receptors in the cell, the places from where the water is absorbed inside through the membrane of the cell, is smaller size than the molecules of water, than the cluster of the molecules of the water. And when you talk about our Kangen water, this is very thin, very light water. So it enters the body immediately and hydrates the body as never before. I found people who are drinking, Kangen water in my clinic. First time, sometimes they feel like dizziness, because their brain has never been hydrated at that level before. So this is something which actually matters so much, that our being healthy is so much dependent on the quality of water we drink. It is simple. I'll repeat myself again. It is as simple as anything. You need to follow the design. You need to follow the design if you want to be healthy. And the design is 70%. You need to hydrate your body. And you will see that, once we are able to hydrate the body starts to take control of its own. And what I said before, that disease is nothing but the malfunction of cell. Once the body starts to replace the malfunctioning cells, there is nothing which cannot be taken care of. And there is just a few more points which I'm trying to find. Uh, all right. One of the most, one of the most interesting thing which I'm going to share with you is that there is a organ, there is an organ in our body which resists cancer, which is kind of cancer proof. That organ in our body cannot suffer cancer. It cannot suffer from cancer. It has never, ever in the history of mankind suffered from cancer. You must have heard cancer in every organ in the body: eyes, cancer, nose, larynx, blood, bone, ear, tongue, whatever. You must have heard. But I'm sure you have never heard that somebody is suffering from heart cancer. And it is so important. It is so important for us, to know the reason why heart is able to resist cancer. When I was doing this research, I could not find anything which is so special, which makes the cell of the heart so special that it could resist cancer. Because every cell in the body is working same like heart cell. The brain cell is working, every cell is working the similar way. But then I found something very, very interesting. What I found was the negative charge, which I told you, in a healthy cell, in a healthy body cell, is between minus 70 to minus 90 millivolts. And when I found the voltage of heart cell, I came to know that the heart cell operates on minus 120 millivolts. And it was I was really amazed. I really thought, because this was one of the most important revelation which came in my career as a oncologist, as a cancer specialist, because I came to know that the reason heart does not get cancer is the negative charge on which its cells operate. I was really astonished, because I know that infection can occur, any infection, bacterial infection can occur in heart, the viral infection can occur in heart. You can also find worms in the heart, but no cancer. So this was so important. And when I was told about this Kangen water, which provides this negative charge, I was really excited. I knew that this is kind of a breakthrough which has come to in my career. And my sponsor, when he came to me, I signed up immediately, and I said, I need this water for my patients. So I started, recommending this machine to most of my patients, and they started, getting results more than 200% what I used to offer them, what my protocols used to give them. So it was much faster results and much more results what they were getting. And although I specialize in oncology, but because I understand the design of the body, so I do not treat the disease, I treat the body. And this Kangen water is so important. I cannot stress more with my words, because this has actually transformed my practice, my protocols. You'll not believe, but when I scan my person on my quantum device, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. And in this 3 hours, my patient has to drink 2 liters of Kangen water. And this, as I told you, this device is magical. It is it gives instant results. But the kind of results I started getting after uh, uh, my patient started drinking Kangen water is nothing short of magic. And I really recommend people to look into it, research it, because this is the basic design that you need to hydrate your body in order to stay fit, in order to stay healthy. No matter what therapy you use, no matter what you do, until and unless your body is hydrated and you are able to provide enough negative charge to the body, you cannot get long lasting results. It is just not possible for anyone, no matter what the person do. The you must have heard the after the patient take the treatment for diseases, for different conditions including cancer, it comes back. They go in remission, and again the cancer comes back, the disease reoccur, the complications go on, and so this is one of the major reasons which people do not realize. The body can only work when it is properly hydrated, and it needs a water which is petrol, which is not diesel. Okay, so I say that Kangen water is the petrol of the petrol car. So please look into it. And I've just completed my presentation. What I wanted to give. So if any of you have any questions, you can please, Himanshu, you can take.
Sir, actually, I have 3 questions over the chat. So in the queue, first question is, could you please talk about high blood pressure? And this question is from the Prasad.
High blood pressure. Could you please repeat the question? Elaborate on it.
Sir, yeah. So Mr. Prasad asking to you, please tell something about the high blood pressure. How Kangen water work on the high blood pressure?
Very interesting. See, the information which I will give, many of the doctors will not agree, because their education is very different. My education is very different. I work with the design of the body. So you see, for blood pressure, there are many factors. There are many different factors which actually affect the blood pressure. And but the main cause is, again, cell malfunction. So if you are able to make the cells of the body normal by hydrating them and providing the enough negative charge, you see, I've heard so many testimonials. So many of us have heard that, I just started drinking Kangen water, and within a month, my blood pressure came down. And the reason I've told you. So it's self-explanatory now. Any other questions? I hope I've answered the question.
Yeah, sir. Definitely. Sir, second question is from the Abhishek Jaiswal. And after listening you, he is saying, what I understand from you, drinking water with negative ORP may influence action potential of our cell and has effect on cell depolarization and repolarization. Is that understanding correct?
Yes, that's technical terms which you've used. I've tried to avoid all the technical terms. So let's talk in a language where everyone can understand. So you need to hydrate the cells and give enough negative charge. It takes start to do what it needs to do.
Yes, sir.
It gets the capability of working normally.
Bilkul, sir. And third question is from the Pradeep again. And hi, Dr. Vivek. How can we check how much
Right.
charge on cell? And I mean, which test is there to check this parameter? That means he wanted to know how we know what is the current charge of the cells.
See, you don't have to go with all the technical things. It is as simple as anything. If there is sickness in the body, if you're not feeling good, so definitely the charge is low. And to increase the charge, although there are many different technologies available, Kangen water is not the only one, but that's the most effortless way of increasing the negative charge in the body. And believe me, the body is totally capable of doing whatever it needs to do, has to be done in order to become healthy.
Sir, next question is from the Raju, and he is saying, I am suffering from the gastro problem. And after using Kangen 9.5 pH, and that means he wanted to know from the technical terms, so how it work on the gastro problem.
Oh, we've already answered that question.
Okay.
Now, I think everyone should know how the Kangen water is helping in every condition.
Yeah. So next question from the doctor, she is, I think, Dr. Divya Chaudhary. How does it help in chemotherapy? It has such as too painful and costly.
Okay, here I would like to give a little detail as the doctor. We all know that Dr. Otto Warburg, he actually gave the information that cancer is caused by acidity, hypoxia.
Yeah.
So if you are able to control the acidity on the cellular level, which is what usually takes care of the patient. And when you talk about chemotherapy, if some person is taking chemotherapy, see, you need to understand what is chemo. Chemo is a kind of poison which the body cannot handle. It increases the rate of oxidation. It kills number of cells, and the chemo actually kills the cell which grow very faster. Like, which are the cells which grow very fast? Our hair, our nails. And the more faster the cell is multiplying, the more dangerous the chemo is. And so when you start to drink Kangen water, the rate of oxidation comes down, and the body is able to actually detoxify the side effects by throwing out the toxic substances which go inside the body of the patient. So the detoxification starts, and this medicine, which the people call chemotherapy medicine, I call it poison, although so the body is not able to handle. But once you start drinking Kangen water, I've seen, this is my personal experience, that people start getting very good results. They actually, the side effects of the chemo are diminished. They to maybe, I've seen up to 90%.
Sir, and next question is from the Dr. Jyoti. And see, I think you have already answered, but I'm just repeating the question. Might be, Dr. Jyoti, you have got the answer. If you did not got the answer, please type on the Q&A. And your question was, only cancer patient have to drink this Kangen water, not anyone can drink the Kangen water. And your question is, if normal people will drink, then is there any possibility that they won't get any disease? So please, sir, reply.
See, there is no guarantee. First of all, the company doesn't claim anything. Whatever I'm speaking, it is my experience, what I have in my practice with Kangen. Okay, so you need to understand, we are getting old, we are getting diseased because of what is oxidation, where your body start to lose electrons. The electrons from your body are stolen by the free radicals. Okay, so if you are able to provide enough electrons, it can never ever stop. It slows down. So the rate of oxidation slows down. That's the reason a person like me, who's a cancer, looks oxidation goes down. It is slow down. Some people say they feel the reversal of their age. And I even say that because at the age of 50, I feel I have the energy level of what I had in my college time, in my 30s, you know. So this actually happens.
Yes, sir. Sir, next question we have from the one of the distributor, and he's saying his prospect is suffering from the third stage of the cancer. Is the Kangen water work?
I would not claim anything regarding a cure or a disease. I've given you the mechanism. I've given you the mechanism, the design of the body, how it treats itself. You need to understand the basic thing, and that is that no medicine, what is this taking care? It is providing the 70% hydration level with a quality, healthy water and providing enough nutrition. So this is, if you do that, you achieve what you have to achieve. You start to become healthy because the body start to take care of itself.
Sir,
I hope I answered that question.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very good. Sir, most of the question is irrelevant. I think you have already answered on that, and the same question is repeating again. Again, some person, Sunil Suri, is asking, "Hi, Dr. Vivek. One of my prospect is asking about effect of Kangen water on paralysis. He's asking, is the Kangen water work on the paralysis?"
See, again, I will repeat myself.
Yeah, sure.
The Kangen water does not work on the disease.
Yeah.
It provides the body the capability of healing itself.
Yes.
So the disease or the condition does not matter. Sure. If you are able to follow the design, if you are putting petrol in the petrol car and not the diesel, it will run.
Yes, sir. Yeah, again question from the Bharat Desai. He is asking, does the water destroy cancer cell or the deactivate?
See, the Kangen water does not do anything to the disease. It provides the negative charge to the immune system of the body so that they produce enough T cells, the killer cells, so that it can do what it has to do. It has to kill infection or a cancer cell. That body will decide.
Whatever the disease. Yeah, sir. Sir, again question from the Nikhil. He's asking from how much charge does RO water have?
I'm sorry?
How much charge does the RO water have?
RO water has a positive ORP. It does not have a negative charge.
Great, sir. And hello, sir. Please tell us about diabetes. So it's some Misra. I would suggest many testimonial you can search on the YouTube. So please ask the question which is relevant to Dr. Vivek, sir. And again, question from the Sneha ma'am. Existing cancer patient will also get benefit from Kangen water, definitely. So please, sir, I would like to your attention, sir, please. Existing cancer patient will also get benefit from the Kangen water.
Anyone would get the benefit from Kangen water. It might take a little more time for the people who are who have chronic toxicity present in their body. The more toxic substances present in your cells, the more time it might take to detoxify itself so that the required result is achieved.
Yes. Next question from the SASH. So it's a how to test a negative charge. So you can please measure from the ORT meter. Already told about the ORT meter. It's the oxidation reduction potential. You can measure from there. And the next question, sir, from the Sumit, and he want to know, sir, please tell that I have heard that our body is alkaline and everything help to keep this alkalinity is good for health. So it so why not lemon water is as good as this?
Very good question. I will tell you. I'll answer this question after I tell you the relation between the alkalinity and the charge. Okay, let me tell you what and why the alkalinity is required. When the acidity is starts to increase, say, let's take an example of a cell. So if the acidity will increase, it is directly related to the negative charge. The negative charge will go down. And once you are able to take care of the acidity, so once you are able to bring down the acidity, or you are able to increase the alkaline level of the cell, the body or the cell is able to use the charge more efficiently. So it is able to utilize the negative charge for a longer period. This is what the alkalinity does.
Perfect.
Okay, so now for the lemon water. See, I've told you the main magic of Kangen water is not alkalinity. You have hundreds of ways how to make alkaline water. Alkalinity is one of the characteristic of Kangen water. The main magic is the negative charge. Once you are able to take care of the acidity by drinking alkalized water, the charge, the body is able to sustain this charge for a longer period. And I told you why the body needs the negative charge.
Yes, perfect. Sir, again, question from the
Kangen wait. I'm sorry. Why lemon water? So lemon water does not have the charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Or it doesn't have enough antioxidant as Kangen water.
Yes. So I think I've already questioned the next question, sir, and I wanted to review. You just question is, can Kangen water help with astigmatism?
Oh yes. See, it is said that once a person drinks Kangen water, because of its microclustered structure, it penetrates the brain cells in 60 seconds. And when you talk about autism or likewise diseases or conditions, what happens is there's a lot of inflammation in the brain cells, and that is mostly due to the toxic substances present inside the cell of the brain. So once you are providing enough water which reaches the brain cell, so the natural phenomena of the body to detoxify itself starts, and it is able to throw out the toxic substances out of the brain cell. And I've seen very, very good results for autism, and much faster. Within 7 days, people have given me response that their children have actually calmed down more than 80%. And people have said so many times that, he's a totally different person after we have started giving Kangen water to the autistic child.
Sir, again, Bisal ji asking for the how will chronic fibromyalgia, and
Fibromyalgia.
migraine problem get resolved? Yeah, get resolved by
See,
Kangen water, and how long it will take?
again, it's a malfunction of cells.
Yeah.
And the malfunction of cells are, it has different reasons, different factors. One is natural and other one is created. So it doesn't matter. Whatever is the malfunction, if you are able to provide the conditions, the materials which the body needs by the design, like water, vitamin D, and so many other things, magnesium. You see, if you're able to follow the design of the body, it's a piece. It is the best system which has been ever designed to take. Human beings have survived centuries, millions of years, just by this system which is inbuilt. The doctors are here, the allopathy is here just 150 or 180 years. What was it before that?
Yes.
It was our own body which was taking care of ourselves. So the same body is what you have. And if you provide, if you follow the design, you get the same results which we have been getting for the millions of years. We exist today. Human being is alive on earth because we have this mechanism, built-in mechanism. It is not because of doctors. It is not because of medicine. It is said, let thy medicine be thy food and thy food be thy medicine.
Yes, sir. Great, sir. Great. Sir, next question. He's not mentioned the name over there. And hi, Dr. Vivek, sir. Any Kangen protocol for stage 4 pancreatic cancer? Patient is 46-year-old male, has gone through 1 month of chemo LD.
I cannot give any information on this forum because until unless I know the condition, I'll not be able to. But I've given you enough information which can actually make you understand how you can affect the body if you are able to hydrate the body enough and provide enough negative charge.
Yes, sir.
So that information should be enough for you to understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect. Sir, please tell that I have heard that our bodies. Okay, we have already answered. Sir, you have already answered that. My patient is third stage already done, and repeating
See,
again, we have
I would
110 open questions.
Himanshuji, I would like to answer
Yes.
those questions for people who are here,
Yeah.
who have not taken the decision for buying Kangen yet, because they
Yes,
have
sir.
question doubts,
Yeah.
which I might be able to help them.
Actually, mostly
Because-
question we are able to see here only, only related to the cancer and other things. If we work on that, so might hi all. I think आप लोग सब लोग हम मुझको सुन पा रहे होंगे. डॉक्टर विवेक सर कहना चाह रहे हैं कि आप लोग जिन्होंने अभी यहाँ पे फर्स्ट टाइम ज्वाइन किया है, जिन्होंने कैंगन एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर कैंगन के नहीं है, जो कैंगन वाटर यूज नहीं करते हैं, उनको कोई भी डाउट है तो प्लीज आप लोग अभी हैंड रेज करिए और हम लोग एक एक अनम्यूट करेंगे. आप लोग डॉक्टर सर विवेक सर से बात कर लीजिए.
Himanshu, so many people can't understand Hindi.
Okay.
So Himanshu means Himanshu
Yeah,
means
can speak in English. I was just speaking for the might be our local people. So, okay, I'm repeating the question again. Vivek sir saying if anybody is here who haven't experienced the Kangen water, haven't decided to buy or not, so please raise your hand, and I will unmute you. You can ask directly to the Dr. Vivek. So I would request, please, I am lowering all the hand. Please hand raise if you haven't bought the muscle now, and yet right now you are confused or haven't decided to buy or not. I am lowering all the hand.
Yeah,
I am
Vivek ji,
lowering all the hand.
Vivek
Please.
ji,
Yeah.
Himanshu, just
Sir.
I want to talk to Vivek ji. Vivek ji, there is a one very relevant question.
Mhm.
There are so many people ask
Yeah.
this. Too much alkalinity may also aggregate the body normal pH, leading to metabolic alkalosis. Alkalosis.
Very good
Yes,
question.
yes or no?
Very good
If
question.
yes, what are the side effects? Too much.
Very good
alkalinity.
question. Okay, for this, I would like to tell you that body is totally capable of handling the alkalinity, as well as it is totally capable of handling the acidity. But the problem today is our lifestyle is such that whatever we eat or drink, even the air which we breathe in, is so it produces so much acidity in the body that many times the body lacks, or body is not able to we are feed it. So when you take alkalized water, I'm not saying alkaline. See, there is a difference between put a substance which is alkaline in nature, like sodium bicarbonate. Okay, so if you put sodium bicarbonate in the water become alkaline. Natural is made available for drinking. So it is alkalized water, and body is totally capable of taking care. If it doesn't need, it'll throw out. That's how it has been designed. That's why I say it is so perfect that if you provide enough building material and what uh, actually it needs, it is a perfect system. It is a perfect machinery which has been made.
Santosh sir, are you able to see any relevant question? Yeah, please. I have one, and I have marked that. Sir, Dr. Vivek sir, a question from the Suresh ji. He's asking, does the body get over alkalized? Does the body get over alkalized by drinking alkalized Kangen water?
I have never found even a single case. I am in touch with Kangen users in more than 10 countries, and I have not found a single case where Kangen water has caused more acidity in the body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, more alkalinity in the body,
Yeah,
alkalosis.
yeah, sir. And next question is from the Nitin ji, and he's wanted to know. I have heard from many that pH 11 is good to consume, helps even non-cancer patients with body assay, good sleep. It is right. Does drinking high pH impact kidney?
Okay. See, you see, most of the time, maximum of the time, if you check the pH of your urine, it'll be acidic. And I don't know you know about it or not, but our kidney, if it feels that there is more acidity inside the kidney, which is beyond its control, beyond what it can filter out, our kidney produces sodium bicarbonate. It produces to alkalize, to neutralize the hyperacidity present in it. So it's my experience that if you go slow, it does not affect the functionality of the kidney. It really helps. It aids the function of kidney. And then there are a lot of factors which might affect the effectiveness of the kidney. But when you talk about the Kangen water, according to my experience, I have never found any bad effect.
Yeah. Sir, two questions here from the Prasad, and he wanted to know, hi doctor, how to drink this water? What is the best time to drink? Can I drink water having my food? How much time I need to take before and after food?
Very good question. I would like to tell you how to drink water is more important, because the body requires hydration, different hydration level at different point of time in the day. Like I have always suggested to my patients to drink 85% of the water need, daily water need before lunch, because that's the time the body needs the hydration the most. And if you do that, you are again following the design of the body. And you see, the human body, I've been talking about the basic design. Another design is there where whatever repair happens in the body, it happens when you sleep peacefully. So it is needed that you have to sleep peacefully in order to give the possibility to the body to repair itself. Whatever repair happens inside the body, it only happens while we are sleeping. So if you do not manage your intake of water, you might have to get up so many times in the night, and that will definitely affect the capability of your body to repair itself.
Altiji wanted to know, hi Dr. Vivek, your session was amazing. Earlier you mentioned above the rice machine which you have used. It works on the nutrition. So does it work for curing or lessening Down syndrome in those patients?
Rife machine is totally based on frequency. It's a frequency therapy, and everything in this universe is manifestation. Whatever you see as a matter is a manifestation of the energy into form. And if you are able to manipulate or control the energy, you can achieve anything. So yes, Rife machine is very versatile. If you know how to use it, you can do miracles with that as well.
The next question from the MS Babu, is there any side effect long use of Kangen water? I am MS Babu from NIMS Hyderabad.
See, I would not be able to comment on that. I can only share my experience. So I have been drinking Kangen water for last 2 years, although I know people who are drinking this water for more than 20 years and they are completely healthy. So yes, I have not seen any side effect, ill effect of this water so far.
Sir, how? Please carry on. Sir, you completed?
Himanshu, just a minute. Dr. Vivek, everybody mostly question are about can does Kangen water cure this disease, that disease? So my answer is to everyone: Kangen water doesn't cure any disease.
It does not.
It just keep our body on optimum level, and our body will take care of all disease. So it work on everything, because if body will get in alkaline state, you can say, or if our immune system is in good state, so our immune system will take care of everything. So I would like to reply everyone, people who are asking different types of disease. It's work in this disease, that disease. So it can, I mean to say, it can help your body to take care of all disease. What Dr. Vivek has told earlier.
Very, very clearly, it does not cure any disease,
Yeah.
but it gives the capability to your body to heal itself.
Sir, Om, Om Hota is asking, hi doctor, my wife has uterine fibroid 13 into 12 centimeter. How can Kangen have water help to reduce the size?
See, if you understand the disease, I mean, if you understand the problem, uh, the finding the solution is not at all a problem. But if we do not understand the problem, I don't think anyone can find a solution without understanding the problem. So if you understand what is causing fibroid, basically what I know about fibroid is it is called by certain kind of infections, viral infections, maybe papilloma or likewise. And once you start drinking Kangen water, I've told you, the body starts to take care of itself, and it can help in anything, whatever the body can suffer.
Dr. Vivek, so many people are asking about Parkinson. There are so many questions related to Parkinson. How Kangen water work in Parkinson? And one another question: kidney problem patient can take Kangen water.
Well, again, when you talk about disease, I've told you it is cell malfunction.
Yeah.
So cell malfunction, of course, body, if the body is able to make new cells to replace the ones which are not working or malfunctioning, disease or condition does not matter. Any disease cannot be cured until and unless the malfunctioning cells are replaced or repaired. So if your body gets the capability of repairing the cells or replacing the cells by making new cells, the magic happens.
Sir, Kangen Ganesh is asking, can we take alkalized water with medication? If not, then why?
It depends which medication you are taking. See, in a layman terms, I would say very simple thing. If you see, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is my experience. So what I tell my patients is that if you take allopathy medicine is good for one condition, but it has certain side effects. So if you take with the allopathy medicine with Kangen water, because it enters the cell of the body very quickly, so it takes whatever we mix in Kangen water, it takes along with it inside the cells. So the effectivity of the medicine increases by many folds. But there are certain side effects of that medicine. Those side effects will also increase by many folds. So I suggest never to take allopathy medicine or any medicine which has supposedly side effects to take with Kangen water. Yes, if you're taking homeopathy or medicine which you know does not have side effects, you can take. Its effectivity would increase many folds.
Sir, next question from the Masya Matt. Hi doctor, can Kangen water help on the Bilson's disease? It's a Bilson's disease.
You need to, again, I'll repeat myself. The disease, no medicine cures the disease. The condition is taken care by your own body. And when you start to drink Kangen water, the capability of your body to heal itself is gained back. So it doesn't matter which disease or what condition the body is suffering from. If it is a malfunction of cell, it will be taken care of.
Dr. Vivek, someone is asking if our body can manage pH level required. If our body can manage any pH level to required range, then why Kangen water required?
Absolutely. You see, what was the name of the person?
It's just a minute.
It's okay. It's okay. I can address. I can address. See, Mr. Thakkar, right now, the lifestyle which we are leading, we are actually abusing our body. We are giving so much acidity to the body, which is beyond the capability of our body to manage. That's the reason why I take Kangen water as a boon in my life, because what my body cannot do, this water is doing.
Sir, one of attendees is asking, I am suffering from the gastro problem after using Kangen water 9.5 pH.
Okay. See, as I said before, once you start drinking water, it may take a little more time than others, but I have not found so far anyone who has not received good effects of this water. So I would say, please keep on drinking. And if you're not able to manage with 9.5, go down, take 9 or 8.5.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Santosh sir, please ask any relevant question.
I think we have taken so much time of Dr. Vivek,
Yeah.
and I hope
It's okay. Santoshji, today's time is just for you.
Thank you so much. We are very thankful to you, Raman from everyone.
Sir, one question I have seen from the existing cancer again. Many actually we have 131 open question, so I am finding the relevant question. And how will Kangen water? Sir,
Dr. Vivek, actually, so many people want to know mechanics of Kangen water. One question: how Kangen water will benefit in controlling in thyroid? Already you have told that the body will take care of everything, but actually, so many people want to know mechanism, how it's working on cells and everything. Already you explained everything. If you want to say something,
you need to understand the basic at the basic level. The body is supposed to be 70% made out of water. So if you see physically, if I leave one of my leg, rest of my body is made of water. And so most of the people who are focusing on medicine, on nutrition, on other materials, they are focusing on one leg to get healthy. They are treating the one leg, and they are not even bothered to understand that leg, the 30% of my body, is totally dependent on the 70% of water to get healthy. Whatever you eat, medicine, food, nutrition, the water is the transporter. It reaches, it has to, whatever you eat has to reach your cells. And the water is the transporter. Water takes the nutrition to your cells. So if you are drinking the water, which is supposed to be the diesel for your petrol car, it is not going to reach the place where it is supposed to reach. So if you're drinking the right kind of water, healthy water, whatever you eat is going where it is supposed to go, and body is getting enough hydration so that it can detoxify itself, it can throw out the toxic substances, everything falls into blocks.
Sir, one relevant question here, and it's around asked 20 times in the chat. And effect of this water on corona and other virus attack.
See, right now the situation is such that I'm not supposed to say anything about this situation. But if you are able to get your immune system moving, no virus can affect you. And as far as I know, that for a virus there is no medicine. It takes its own course, 3-day course or 7-day course, and the body kills the virus on its own. You just need to provide enough water and nutrition so that it can do the needful. That's a natural phenomenon. That's a natural process. That's how the design of the body is.
Fantastic. Yes. Sir.
So,
yeah.
I hope
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
answered
sir,
the question.
Sir, next question from the Abhishek Anup. Sir, what should be the rule of drinking Kangen water for cancer patients?
See, for this, I will not be able to give you the exact answer, because different cancer have there's a different condition. Because now, if a person is not able to drink water, because if he's not if he's advised not to take enough water, you cannot force him to take water. You need to see a lot of things, but if you are able to provide enough water which the body needs, the body starts to work. Now, slowly you should increase the intake. But for a normal person, I always advise to take at least 3 liters of fresh water if you're looking for miraculous results. Anything less than that is not enough.
One question from, due to the Kangen numbers of cells decrease, so how can people get die?
Okay, you see, life and death is not in our hand. It is the design of the body. That's why I said you cannot stop the oxidation process. We die because of the oxidation. Oxidation can only be slowed down. It cannot be stopped. So that's the reason. It's a process. That's how this universe has been designed. That's a continuity circle. You cannot avoid that.
One question from the Prahlad Seth. He is asking: is negative charge of water is long lasting or temporary?
It's not long lasting. If it was long lasting, the company would have not sold the machine. It would have sold water like Bisleri or other bottled water. So why it is not long lasting is because as soon as the water comes in the contact of air, the oxidation starts. It's same like you cut an apple and it starts to oxidize and starts to change color. So same thing happens with water. It starts to oxidize. That's the design again.
So one question from the Gaurav. Yeah, okay. Sir, please elaborate psoriasis disease, very common these days, and how Kangen water helps curing it.
Well, I have suggested Kangen water to many patients who were suffering from psoriasis, and all of them have seen very good results with Kangen water. And the 2.5 pH strong acidic water is what we need to spray on the skin, the affected skin, and in fact, I've seen within 3 months.
Sir, you are muted. Yeah. Hello. Uh, Sir, please repeat the answer. I think we haven't heard you. Yeah, again, you muted.
It would be better if we do not take questions of particular disease. I've answered many times that disease does not matter. What matters is the capability of our body to heal
Okay.
itself.
Thank you, sir. The next question is relevant to Kangen. How long have you been using Kangen water?
It's nearly 2 years now.
Okay. Do you see any type of long-term effect negative, like the way it happened with our water? He wanted to know do you see any type of negative of drinking Kangen water?
I've already answered that.
Drawback of drinking
I've already
Kangen water.
answered that.
Actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Santosh sir, you are able to see any relevant question because I am not able to
Dr.
find.
Vivek, somebody is asking Kangen water, is it addictive? Somebody drink every day? Addiction.
Okay, interesting question. Rather than alcohol or any other substance.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a maximum question are related to a particular disease. I think we are done now from the question.
Yeah, Dr. Vivek, one thing is very important. Please share your own story of recovery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Can you
very
please share
interesting.
your own story?
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to show you is a live testimony which does not require any explanation. Before Kangen, and just give me a moment. Okay, can you see this photograph?
Yes.
Okay, this is me in I come. This is how I look now.
Amazing.
So this is something which I have not changed anything except the water. Now I find myself eating more fast food than I had ever been eating before. So, and I do not go to gym. I exercise only at home. I have a pair of dumbbells and of course one rebounder, and this is all I exercise with. But if I'm working about 1 hour a day, I'm very regular in that, and I drink about 2 liters of water during this 1 hour of workout. And the kind of results I get, my photo speaks. So this is my testimony.
That's really amazing. It's really eye-opening.
Sir, one question I found here is that
2 years now.
Sir, one question is the pregnant lady can consume the Kangen water?
There have been many testimonials in my group where people were not able to, get uh, babies, and the doctors were not able to find what's wrong, what's the reason. And recently, I've seen so many testimonials where people have got a very healthy baby, and the mother was drinking Kangen water. So I have never stopped anyone, any pregnant lady who is having a Kangen machine. I've always suggested to drink Kangen water, and it has always given a good result.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a great. And so next question, just which age kids from which age can drink alkaline water? Alkalized yani Kangen water.
I'm sorry?
Kids from which age can drink alkalized water?
So, see, when it comes to infants, I only suggest that they should not be given totally acidity free. It is not over acidic. It is not hyper acidic. So the body does not require much alkalized water. It's only when they start eating, things which are acidic, the imbalance starts. So if the child is not infant, he can surely drink Kangen water.
So thank you, Dr. Vivek. So many people are asking the question which they can get answer from their business partner offline also, because people are asking about uses of water, and not the platform to ask this type of question. So
I would say you should get in touch with your upline, the person who has introduced you to the Kangen water, because he is the right person. He is the one who actually is someone who knows the possibility that once you start drinking this water, you can get what he has already got.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Dr. Vivek, for your valuable time. Now we are going to end here. And I know everybody has got answer of their questions. And if anything is left, he or she can ask to their business partner. And
Santosh, sir. Sir, I would request please if we can, because from the starting I have many hand raised. So if you please allow someone to talk to the Dr. Vivek sir directly.
I think
Because
time is too late. So
Vivek sir, if you have only 2 minutes, can we allow anyone to talk to you?
If anyone has a question which has not been answered, yes, I can take one.
Santosh sir, please allow anyone.
So there are so many people whom to allow. I don't know who want to ask relevant question, and why there are so many hands. It's not possible to
just a minute time
anyone, because there are so many people.
Starting Ritu ma'am is here, so I'm allowing you. Just a minute.
Don't worry, I'll be doing a lot of Zoom sessions, because in lockdown we are all available. So I'll be doing a lot of sessions, more sessions, and I'm sure you can find me in
Ritu
any future
ma'am,
session.
you are unmuted. Please ask the question.
Thank you. So actually, it was Ritu and me. We both were watching Doctor.
Okay.
And she just set out a question on her behalf.
Please go ahead.
So we are in the process of buying this machine. We have researched a lot. We have heard a lot about this machine. And I think most of the questions which we had in our mind, we have already answered those. The only thing or basically sort of the concern I would say that I have is basically we have heard that this water is sort of a magical water. It helps balancing the body. It helps taking toxins out of your body. So I mean, it will do magic to your body. But similar were the things which were told initially when the RO mechanism jumped into the market. So there were a lot of people talking good things about RO water that it removes bacteria, viruses from the from the water, so you won't get disease drinking RO water. It's healthy water, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is something which is alkaline water or ionized water is something which is starting in. I mean, you can see there are a lot of ionizers in the market claiming similar sort of benefits. But do you think a similar situation in future wherein more studies around this water will come out, resulting in negative effects of this water, saying that, I mean, if you're drinking this water regularly, or if you over consume the water, something like that.
You're a doctor, right?
No, I'm not.
No, okay. Okay, see, you need to understand, I've been talking about the basic design of the body.
Right.
The body is, in itself, is made out of 70%. So how much you think is more? And who decides that it is more? Body has a perfect design. It's a perfect masterpiece. So if you provide more than enough things, it has capability of throwing out if it is a natural molecule. So if you are drinking more water, the body will throw it out. So you need not to. You have to have faith. You have to have faith on your body, because you see, this body has survived this whole humanity. We have reached here because it is a perfect machinery. You need to have faith on it.
Yeah.
The problem is that we have more faith in medicine and doctors today rather than our own body. It is because of the education system where we are not told anything about how the body works.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
So don't worry, do not waste any time. It is the company is 46-year-old, and the people are drinking this water for more than 46 years. So if any negative effect, it would have come out. Do not worry and take decision and go ahead.
Sure. Thank you very much, sir.
Pleasure. Right, Santoshi, thank you so much. Thank you so much, people, for coming up. And I'm sure we will catch up in some of the other future Zoom session. And I can answer more questions there.
Thank you so much, Vivek, sir. Thank you so much.
On behalf of everyone, we'd like to thanks for your valuable time. So much. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Pleasure. Take care. God bless.
Vivek, sir. Thank you.
See you.
It was nice talking with you. Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank you, sir.